Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. It's Tasha. I am here to share with you what we spent on our credit card, our one quicksilver card, in the first week of March. Now, granted, it's not for the first full week, so we're tracking from the 25th or the 26th of February until the 1st of March. So let's get into it. I'm going to open up my annual budget workbook. I have expense trackers here. And we're going to get into, let's look at the calendar first. I think that would be a good idea to start with that. I hope the light is bright enough. I'm batch recording, so I'm drinking some detox tea. It's traditional medicinals, everyday detox lemon flavor. And I have 2 bags in there because I feel like it's just better when it's stronger with a little bit of honey. So from the 26th through the 1st, this is part of the first week of March. We did pay our credit card. That balance was $10,1074. I talked about that in the last video. Let's see if we had any spending days, any miscellaneous spending days. No. So we can count, let me use a pencil because in case something posts that I didn't know about, we have no spend, no spend, no spend. And today, I cannot say that because I did make a small charge. It's a very small charge, but it hasn't posted yet. So far for this first week of March, we have 3 no spend days. Oh my gosh, let's stick with the trend. Okay, and so let me go on to the expense tracker for the credit card. I use this one credit card for our monthly bills, most of them, not all of them, because we can't pay our rent with the credit card. We don't pay our life insurance premiums with the credit card, but any other utilities and groceries, some variable expenses we use here on this card. So let me zoom in so you can see. All right, on the 26th, I bought some stamps. Now, I bought it on the 25th, but it actually posted on the 26th, and I wanted to see where we were starting from. That was the last miscellaneous expense. And on the 26th, I made a payment to pay this in full of $10,1074. I pulled that from our emergency fund. Insert crying emoji here. So I don't know when I'll have a next Transfer Tuesday update because I was a little salty about it, but it's a part of the journey, right? Thankfully, we had it to pay it off. I just didn't feel comfortable with seeing any interest accruing on that. I would rather have interest accruing in our savings accounts, our high yield savings accounts, than interest accruing on this credit card. So if you are still in a position where you're paying down debt, credit card or whatever, I really salute you. And I'm hoping that we can be a blessing to some people, even in this community, who are, going through it right now, because the interest rates on these credit cards, on these loans, they're ridiculously high. So this is where we are. I'm just grateful to God that we were able to get this down to 0. I am still using my sticky note method where I have pending charges here, but I think these have posted. So, yep, they have. So we had 2 charges after that payment. One I made on the 26th. That was a Lyft ride for $872. That posted on the 28th. Oh, they both posted on the 28th. So I'm going to write that in here. So on the 28th, Lyft, and that will come from our transportation fund. Again, this is an actual savings account that we have with Capital One 360. But what's going to happen, and you'll see this if you follow the budgets every week, we are going to pay back any expenses from transportation from our actual incoming income. We're cash flowing it because we need to get this, like specifically this transportation fund, we need to get it to at least $187 before we start using it, because we spent $187 about in the month of February just on transportation expenses alone. So I would feel more comfortable for us to get this up to that amount and then start using it. So anytime you see transportation here on this credit card expense tracker, we're going to be cash flowing that from our budget by paychecks, because our March budget is completely reset, and we're following a different setup or strategy right now. So Lyft is covered. On the 27th, I bought some household items for $13.59. And that would definitely come from household. Again, household is another actual savings account we have with Capital One 360. We have not filled this in a while. I just have to pay this back from our budget by paychecks. So that posted on the 28th, and that was from a local grocery store, one of my favorite ones, and that was for household, and it is coming from household. So again, for household expenses, we should save up at least $134. That's just a minimum amount to make sure we can cover household expenses in the month of March. So, and going forward, so $872 plus $13.59 is $22.31, and that is our current balance on this credit card, $22.31. Now, because this is a short expense tracking session, I am going to write down on my blue sticky note what transactions are pending right now as of the 1st of March. So we have Geico. I'm going to write today's date. Oh, today's the 1st of March. Happy March to you guys. So Geico posted for $73.97. I hope that's what they charged me last month, because if that's more, I might scream. YMCA also is pending right now, and that is our family gym membership. The total is $97.93. Ooh, let me make sure I'm not lying. Hold on, because for some reason they charge us twice, but it's the same amount. $22.31 plus $74.62, $96.93. $96.93. So 96. I really need to get some correction tape or some whiteout. So this is what's pending. And then I also have a very small charge from GoDaddy, which hosts my website, and that was $1.15. All right, so we have pending charges totaling $172.02, right? $172.05. That's what's pending right now, and those will post in the next day or two. Again, we have our budget by paycheck. Okay, editing Tasha here. I'm coming back because I totally forgot to make a payment. I was like, oh my goodness, I have to make a payment. So again, $872 is a transportation expense, but it's not coming from there just yet because I'm trying to build it up to $185, I think, real quick. Yeah, because we spent $186 in the month of February, so $187. I want to get that up. So we're going to pay this right now, and this is coming from our account cushion. So today is the 1st, and we're going to pay it from Cap 1 and the account ending in 2, and this is a payment. That's the type of transaction it is, and that is not necessary, and we're going to pay $22.31, bringing us to a zero balance. I totally forgot to do that, and I will show you on the screen that I made that payment for the first week of March, which I'm going to close out on the 3rd. And by the time you see this video, I probably would have already done that. I think you would have already seen it. I don't know. I might be cheating a little bit, but we have already scheduled to, or we already budgeted to pay back the YMCA and Geico in the first paycheck of the month of March. So by the 3rd of March, I will pay these back, and they will have posted. And I'm keeping a diligent track of our expenses because I don't need any mishaps, and I would love to have no spending days, meaning no miscellaneous expenses whatsoever. Like just what we need to. If we need to purchase things for the house, then that's an expense that we will have to cash flow. But because we're cash flowing it And because our budget is set up so differently, we need to be mindful to not spend unnecessary money. Like, it's really going to have to be that intense right now. So if I already have 4 boxes of tissues in the house, and we use 1 and now we have 3, I'm not going to buy more tissues, even if I see that they're on sale. All right. Unless I can use physical cash for it, because we do save a little bit of cash for household expenses. So that's when I would dip into and use it. But I don't want to use my credit card for that. If we have 1 full bottle of mouthwash, and that's the last one that we have, yes, I will go and buy some mouthwash. But I will go to the cash first and then to something else. I don't want to go to Dollar Tree and go crazy buying all the little knickknacks, because I could go to the dollar store, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, 99 cents or less, you know what I'm saying, and just buy up a whole bunch of things because it's really cute. This is not forever. This is just for a short period of time, so we can gain back control of where our money is going and how much we have coming in. So I want to save specifically for our household expenses in this high yield savings account. I want to save specifically for transportation and the other areas, but I'm going to start with transportation first and then move down the list until we get them with a minimum balance that will help us to be able to just pull from them directly going forward. So hopefully we can start quarter 2 of 2023 stronger and, you know, managing this money a lot better. So strategies are coming. If you have any tips or tricks for what you're doing to keep your expenses low, let me know down in the comments. And if you're new here and you haven't heard of Fetch or Ibotta or Receipt Hog or Rakuten, I have links in my description box. They're not affiliate links, but if you use those links or if you use my codes, I would get a benefit and you would get a benefit. So we can do this together. We can work as a team. So I appreciate you guys for being here. We do currently have cash rewards available of $2.51. Again, some of those rewards are pending for Geico and YMCA. And they'll probably post within the next day or two, but we are at 251 so far, and I don't have to use it. What I want to do this month, instead of using it to reduce the balances, I just need to make sure we keep our expenses low, no miscellaneous expenses whatsoever, and let the cash rewards build up, because we can give from that. We can use it to increase our emergency fund balance, and we can even take some and, hey, put it towards our IRA, because I would love to max that out for 2022. If not for 2022 by April, then for 2023. Like, every dollar we can put towards that means there's more money that we can give. We can be more charitable, and we could set up our children for a stronger financial future. So that's it for that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't talk too much. And I really appreciate you guys for being here. As always, guys, continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly.